Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for notifications. Please do like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. Once upon a time, somewhere in a village, there lived a mouse. His name was Pocho. Every day he roams here and there for food. One day his cousin mouse came to his home from town. His name was Mocho. Pocho was very surprised to see his cousin. He said to his cousin, "What a surprise! How are you?" Mocho replied, "I am fine. How about you?" Pocho said, "I am fine too." Then Mocho said excitedly, "I have come to invite you for my daughter's marriage." Pocho said happily, "Wow, this is great news. When will the marriage be?" Mocho said, "The marriage ceremony is the day after tomorrow. I will take you with me to my house tomorrow." So that day Mocho stayed at Pocho's house. Later at night for dinner, Pocho served wheat stalks, roots, and acorns, with a dash of cold water for drink. Mocho ate very sparingly, nibbling a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And by his manner making it very plain that he ate the simple food only to be polite. Mocho said, "Here food is not that much good." Then Mocho talked about his life in the city while the Pocho listened. After that, they went to bed and slept in quiet and comfort until morning. In his sleep, Pocho dreamed he was a town mouse with all the luxuries and delights of city life that his cousin had described for him. The next day, they started their journey in the morning. They reached the mansion in which the Mocho lived by evening. On marriage day, a large group of mice gathered in that mansion. They were chatting excitedly with each other. Mocho was giving Pocho the mansion tour before the marriage ceremony started. He was awestruck to see the large and beautiful mansion. Then he saw a very fine banquet on the table in the dining room. Mocho said, "The owner of this house is very rich. They make these types of food every day. Today we will feast with this food after the marriage ceremony." There were sweetmeats and jellies, pastries, delicious cheeses, indeed the most tempting foods that a mouse can imagine. Later, after the marriage ceremony, all mice were very much eager to start the feast. But just as they were about to nibble a dainty bit of pastry, they heard a cat meow loudly and scratch at the door. In great fear, the mice scurried to a hiding place, where they lay quite still for a long time, hardly daring to breathe. When at last they ventured back to the feast, the door opened suddenly and the servants of the mansion came in to clear the table, followed by the house dog. After that, all mice had no choice but leave the place. The marriage ceremony started wonderfully but finished in disgrace. Pocho was also leaving. Today's incident taught him a great lesson. He told Mocho, "You may have luxuries and dainties that I have not, but I prefer my plain food and simple life in the village with the peace and security that go with it." Then he bid farewell to Mocho and left the mansion to return to his house. Moral: poverty with security is better than plenty in the midst of fear and uncertainty.